Before we begin, take a moment to hit that subscribe button. If you love rare coins, hidden treasures, and real stories behind everyday objects, this is the channel you've been waiting for. Let's get into something special today. Now, let me take you back to 1976. Think about it. That year wasn't just a page in history books, it was a turning point. Political tensions were rising across the globe, technological change was speeding up, and in a corner of southern Africa, a small copper coin was being struck, one that would, decades later, catch the attention of serious collectors and shake up the numismatic world. The coin I'm talking about. The humble but mighty 2 cents from South Africa, minted in 1976. Now, most people who held that coin back then never thought twice about it. It was just a coin. You bought bread, maybe a bottle of milk, or dropped it in a jar and forgot it. But sometimes, the everyday things are the ones that end up becoming the most extraordinary. Let's set the stage. South Africa in 1976 was in the heart of major political and social unrest. That year marked the Soweto uprising, where thousands of students protested against the apartheid regime. It was a defining year for the country, a year of turmoil, defiance, and historical weight. And while the world focused on the streets, the mints quietly continued their work. They pressed copper into coins, not knowing that one small batch of these would become priceless over time. The 2 cents coin might seem simple at first glance. It's made of bronze, copper with a bit of tin and zinc. On the reverse, it carries the image of 2 elegant king protea flowers, South Africa's national flower, a design as symbolic as it is beautiful. On the obverse, a portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, the Dutch colonist historically credited with founding Cape Town. This image would later be replaced in future years, but in 1976, his face was still prominent. And here's where the story gets interesting: not all 1976 2 cents coins were created equal. Most were standard issues, worn down by use, tossed in pockets, and spent without a second thought. But a few, just a handful, were struck with a sharper die, better finish, and most importantly, in nearly perfect condition. Some of these coins never even made it into public circulation. They were stored, forgotten, or kept as keepsakes by mint officials or collectors who saw something unusual in them. Now, here's a fact only the serious collectors know. There's a rare variation of the 1976 2 cents that shows slight anomalies in the lettering and spacing. It's barely noticeable to the untrained eye, but experts and passionate collectors hunt for it relentlessly. Combine that with a flawless mint condition, and you've got something special. Very special. The world of coin collecting isn't just about shiny pieces of metal. It's about stories, rarity, condition, history, and demand. A coin with a tale is always worth more. And when that tale includes a moment in world history, a symbol of national pride, and the intrigue of rarity, then its value skyrockets. Imagine this: you're going through an old box of keepsakes in your garage. Maybe it's your father's collection, or maybe it's your own stash from the good old days. Among the old keys, stamps, and bottle caps, there's a coin. It's brownish red, small, and looks ordinary. You flip it. It says 1976. 2 cents. South Africa. You think nothing of it, until someone tells you that this particular coin, this exact one you've just found, could fetch a fortune, and when I say fortune, I don't mean a few $100s. I'm talking serious money. Enough to change the way you look at coins forever. Enough to make you dig deeper into your collection, ask your friends if they've kept any old foreign coins, maybe even look through boxes at flea markets or estate sales with a sharper eye. You see, the market for rare coins has exploded in recent years. Investors, collectors, and historians are all diving in. Why? Because coins are real. They're tangible. They carry history. And in a world where everything is going digital, owning a piece of the past becomes even more valuable. Now, back to our 1976 South Africa 2 cents. What makes one of these worth more than a car? More than a down payment on a house? It's all about condition and rarity. One coin, in particular, graded at the highest level possible, flawless, untouched by circulation, preserved like a jewel, was recently valued at a jaw-dropping price, and here's the part you've been waiting for. One of these exact coins, in mint condition, with the perfect strike, rare variation, and historical relevance, was evaluated and appraised in a high-end auction house. The final estimated value, $55,000. Yes, you heard that right. A 1976 2-cent South Africa coin, worth $55,000. So, what does that mean for you? It means you might want to take a second look at that old coin jar. It means those dusty drawers and forgotten shoeboxes in your attic could be hiding more than memories. They could be holding a ticket to something truly special. Coins like this don't come around every day. And when they do, they're not just bought, they're hunted, studied, fought over. Because it's not just about the money. It's about owning a piece of time, a slice of history, a whisper from a world long gone. So the next time someone hands you change, or you find an old coin on the ground, think twice. That little disc of metal might just be a sleeping giant. And who knows? You might be holding the next $55,000 treasure in your palm. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this deep dive into the mystery and value of coins. There's more to come, more secrets, more stories, and maybe, just maybe, more forgotten treasures waiting to be rediscovered. Thanks for watching. Keep your eyes open. You never know what treasure is already in your hands.